Direct from the Havelock Park here in Colombo. It's an interesting clash today between definitely the fancied hosts, Havelock Sports Club, as you can see on a screen, and the visitors Air Force Sports Club. Joining me in the comm box is Abdullah Yusuf. A very good evening.
Good evening, Murad. Yes, welcome to all the viewers. And yes, it's going to be a really interesting contest, as you very correctly said, Murad. Two teams that have definitely exceeded expectations, you'd have to say, this season. Air Force have done really well to make this cup segment. Probably not one of the fancy teams to do so at the start of the season, but they have really played above themselves and can be very pleased that they have made the club segment. Havelocks, on their part, also have done really well. They're probably expected to make the top segment, but the fact that the way they have done it and the performances they have put in this season, they can be really happy and are now in prime position to try and clinch that runners-up spot. So thus far, this is how the results for the week 13 of the Mastercard Club Rugby League looks like. Yesterday, CHNFC ending their campaign with a comfortable victory, 33 points to 7 up in Panagoda. No easy task. So they are the leaders when it comes to try and securing that cup segment. And in the other plate match today, Police Sports Club will host the bottom of the table Navy Sports Club, and you'd probably fancy Police to win that match relatively comfortably. And of course, today's encounter, Havelock Sports Club taking on Air Force. And of course, another big match tomorrow up in Nitavala. Candy Sports Club pretty much seem to have got this Mastercard Club Rugby League wrapped up, and will take on last year's champions CRNFC, and no doubt will be looking to extract a bit of revenge.
Yes, exactly like you said, Abdullah. Interesting clash is coming up, and before that we go to the week 12 results. CH going down against Police at Racecourse, and Candy thumping Air Force at home, Ratmalana, and Army again beating Sri Lions, the debutants of the league. And of course, the interesting incident happened last week under lights at Longdon Place. 2014 was the score at halftime. CRNFC securing that victory, which probably could have possibly put a halt to the hopes of Havelocks, but nonetheless, only time will tell of what the outcome today and tomorrow at Nithavala will be. That will be defining the league tournament. And we now cross over to a short commercial break. But before that, we have the points table, Abdullah.
Yes, that's right. The cup segment. So as you can see, Candy Sports Club comfortably ahead, 10 points. They're on 53 points and having remained unbeaten. Havelocks and Sia fighting for that number 2 position. Havelocks just having the edge with one extra point ahead of CRNFC at 43 against 42. And Air Force propping up the table with 29 points, and will be looking to try and record their 6th win of the season today.
And now we move on to the top try scorers, and of course from the Park Club here at Havelock Sports Club, Jayatu Rajratna, who ran right alongside his brother previously against CRNFC to go up to that 13 try tally. And also we have Shamika Kaushan of Air Force, who will be playing today as well, Niroshan Pereira of CH, and Candy. We have 2 from Candy, Danushka Ranjan, the old warhorse, and Dinali Kanayaka, the young prospect for Candy Sports Club. And Abdullah, we have a Candy lad dominating the top point scorers list.
Yes, well, no surprises there. Tarinder Ratwat way ahead of the rest. has been in outstanding form, not just with the boot, but in terms of his playmaking ability of that outstanding Kandy Sports Club three-quarter line. Following him is Murshid Dure, who has done really well for CRNFC with the boot this season. Janit Chandimal with 70 points, Samuel Madhuvanta 68 points, and of course Jayatu Rajaratnam, all with 65 points, all consisting of tries, props up that list.
And folks, we'll be back soon with the kickoff of the Cup Championship clash between hometown team here at Havelock Park and the visitors Air Force in the Week 13 clash. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned with the Papare.
ලස්සන පල්ලෝකේ කොත්තුමි සර විහිදේ හික්කට සිත බැන්දා ෆයිනල් ෆැෂන් දපේ හිටක බදේ වටේ හොටල් ස්පයිසි ගස් මාතේ රසේ ප්‍රීමා කොත්තුමි ෆාන් තමයි.
Boss, you're the one who lifted this company to where it is today, ne? Your work is so well organized and your capability really shines through it.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
ළඟින්ම ඉන්න friendship බොමයි ඒ friendship එක තව සුබ වෙන්නයි හිතේ ආදරේ update වෙන්නයි ඒ ආදර දෙවියම සුබ වෙන්නයි මේ හැම වෙලාවෙම perfect වෙන්නයි ඒ හැම අයටම සුබ දේ වෙන්නයි ලංකාව පුරා සතුට connect වේ හැම සම්බන්ධයක සුබ එක වෙන්නයි
ආවරණයෙන් නොදෙවෙනි Airtel සුබ සම්බන්ධයක්.
Boss, I got you some homemade milk toffee. Shall I bring it now? You know, no matter what others say, you are really important to us. I have never seen anyone care about the company as much as you do.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Witness the thrill of the big match season, where school pride is on the line and every run counts. Watch as heroes rise and legends are born. The big match season, live on the Papare TV, Dialog ViU App and ThePapare.com.
ළඟින්ම ඉන්න friendship බොමයි ඒ friendship එක තව සුබ වෙන්නයි හිතේ ආදරේ update වෙන්නයි ඒ ආදර දෙවියම සුබ වෙන්නයි මේ හැම වෙලාවෙම perfect වෙන්නයි ඒ හැම අයටම සුබ දේ වෙන්නයි ලංකාව පුරා සතුට connect වේ හැම සම්බන්ධයක සුබ එක වෙන්නයි
ආවරණයෙන් නොදෙවෙනි Airtel සුබ සම්බන්ධයක්.
Boss, you're the one who lifted this company to where it is today, ne? Your work is so well organized and your capability really shines through it.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Sixer udaya viwate hot hot dang pandu hot and spicy uda pandu fun kapusa vive vive prima kottumi fun tamai ළඟින්ම ඉන්න friendship බොමයි ඒ friendship එක තව සුබ වෙන්නයි හිතේ ආදරේ update වෙන්නයි ඒ ආදර දෙවියම සුබ වෙන්නයි මේ හැම වෙලාවෙම perfect වෙන්නයි ඒ හැම අයටම සුබ දේ වෙන්නයි ලංකාව පුරා සතුට connect වේ හැම සම්බන්ධයක සුබ එක වෙන්නයි
ආවරණයෙන් නොදෙවෙනි Airtel සුබ සම්බන්ධයක්.
Get ready for the International Masters League, where cricketing powerhouses collide. Who will rise to the occasion and claim the ultimate glory? Live on the Papare TV, Dialog ViU App and ThePapare.com. Witness the thrill of the big match season, where school pride is on the line and every run counts. From iconic rivalries to new generations of talent, a story of dedication, camaraderie, and the pursuit of excellence. With every delivery, every catch, every partnership, watch as heroes rise and legends are born. The big match season, live on the Papare TV, Dialog ViU App, and ThePapare.com.
Sixer udaya ViU hot hot dang pandua te spicy uda pandua fun kapusa vine vine prima kotumi fun tamai.
Boss, I got you some homemade milk toffee. Shall I bring it now? You know, no matter what others say, you are really important to us. I have never seen anyone care about the company as much as you do.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Back to Havelock Sports Club as we get ready to kick things off. Before that, we'll just run you through the two teams lined up for today. Air Force Sports Club will comprise of Manuka Pereira, Shamika Kushan, Sandaru Mandiv, Nilanta Jayavira, Malisha Virakon, Nishan Pires, Shashika Fernando, Shanaka Verella from the number 8 position will skip at the side. Kavisha Kaluarati, Ishara Madhushan, Sudat Bandara, Pramod Patmasanka, Gayanti Damal Goda, Kalana Chamudita, and Pasindu Pereira.
And this starting off with the home side, we have Shehan Silva, Azmir Fajuddin, the ex-skipper, and the current skipper Abdullah Faiz, Janidu Fernando, Udara Lakshan, Niranjan Ranmutugala, Senal Silva, and Dilshan Chatura making up the forwards, and the halfback Mohammad Rifan, Sandesh Jayavikrama, Chetan Rajaratna, Mushin Falil, Sudesh Jayavikrama, Jayatu Rajaratna, and Samuel Madhuwante making up the playing 15 for the home side here at Park Road. And referee Lavin Alexander says it's kickoff time, and the experienced Gayanti Damalgoda kicks off the proceedings. Abdullah, what do you think this game will pan up in, especially players like Rifan and Madhuwante coming into play?
Yes, I think it'll be important games for them, as well as from a team point of view as well. It'll be a magnificent achievement for Havelock Sports Club if they can clinch that runners-up position, as Rifan goes for a box kick. Not cleanly collected by Air Force, so position has been turned over. Jai Vikrama sending the ball out to Dilshan. Ball's recycled and sent out wide again. So this is the way Havelocks will like to play the game. They like to play the game with a bit of width. Jai Vikrama once again to Fajuddin. Creates another phase. Falil. Good rush defense by Air Force. But Havelocks have done well to retain possession. Jai Vikrama once again trying to get the ball out wide. Skipper Abdullah taking the ball up. It's recycled well. This time Jai Vikrama changes directions and decides to go to the boot. Does find a bit of grass, but Air Force do seem to have that covered. Ball is kicked back. Collected by Dilshan. Brushes off one defender. That's a good carry by the Havelocks number 8. Rifan gets the ball out to Shehan Silva, but is a really good defensive effort, and that's a wonderful counter ruck by Air Force. Have managed to turn position over. This is good by Air Force, turning defense into an attacking opportunity. This time deciding to go wide, and Ishara Madhushanka using the boot, but Samuel Madhuwanta there to clean things up and sends the ball down to the 40-meter mark.
So a bit of enterprising play by both teams earlier. Lots of momentum shown by Havies, and the last meeting these two teams had was in the last week of December, and Havies went on to win the game 30 points to 14. And it was 30 points to 14 at Ratmalana in the last meeting in December. So the Air Force lads will be looking for that revenge out here at the home of Havies.
So that's not a clean line out. So some good spoiling work by Havelocks, enabling them to get a scrum. Yes, it'll be interesting to see how this Havelock's three-quarter line matchup is with Murad. A very exciting three-quarter line. A lot of young talent. A bit of experience there as well in terms of Mushin Falil and Samuel Madhuanta.
Of course, and also Abdullah, not to forget Chatura Dilshan, also the number 8, played more than around 10 years ago for Isipatana, just across the park. So he brings a wealth of experience. He used to do a bit of place kicking as well, and that's a fumble there by Rajaratna.
An expensive move, unfortunately, not being able to execute well, and Air Force deciding to take the direct route, going on the short side again. Havelock's defense standing tall. Ball recycled once again with the Malgoda spreading it out. Fortunately, ball being knocked on. Air Force did seem to have an opportunity. Unfortunately, just losing the ball in possession. It was the skipper, Verella, not being able to hold on to the ball on that occasion. It's interesting, isn't it, Murad? Two sets of brothers playing in the three-quarter line. Not very often do you see that.
So Chaitu and Chetana, they ran havoc and gave some horrible times for CRNFC in that thumping, high-scoring affair, which really put a tester against the Longdon Place lads.
Yes, a short side. Nishan Chatran getting out the ball to Rifan. Ball has been recycled, but it's slow ball. Jai Vikrama getting the ball out to his skipper, but again, wonderful bit of defense by Verella, putting a big tackle on his opposite number. It's interesting that Air Force seem to be intent on attacking the breakdown, putting a lot of pressure at that point. Falil, Jai Vikrama getting the ball out to
Chetana
Rajaratna. Fortunately, that pass going forward is deemed by referee Alexander, so they'll come back for a scrum.
Also, Abdullah, last week we saw under rainy conditions how impactful and how dangerous probably the smallest player in the park, Mohammad Rifan, could be in very crucial moments. He just snipes across the defense and goes under the post to score tries. So he will be a real well-marked man by this Air Force defense, and this match will be a real tester for the Havelocks team, who faced a rather morale losing defeat last week against Sia under conditions of rain. The match was marred by rain, so this will be a real tester for the Havies lads.
So Air Force trying to create something. With the Malgoda going an angle and putting his center in, and that's a wonderful running line. Brilliant work by Air Force, and Rifan with a desperate tackle, but Air Force still do have possession, and looks like they have just fallen short, but have managed to retain possession. And that's brilliant by Air Force, you'd have to say. Absolutely brilliant. It's their number 25, prop forward, Manuka Pereira, who put the finishing touches to the move. But before that, there was a wonderful line run by one of the Air Force forwards. So what a start for Air Force Sports Club. Just the start they would have wanted. And Manuka Pereira doing the finishing putting the finishing touches to that move will give Air Force so much confidence. Will be experienced Gayanthi Malgoda with the conversion attempt. Rajaratna almost running it down, but Idda Malgoda keeping his nerve to add 2 points to Air Force's tally. Some wonderful play by the Air Force forwards.
Abdullah, very interesting note. It was Malisha Virokon. It was a daring run.
It's also a wonderful angle with which he ran from. Absolutely catching the Havelock's defense flat-footed. Come back to that as play is restarted. Kick is charged down, but Air Force quickly recovering, and wonderful collection by Madhuanta, trying to spark something for his team, and it's Dilshan once again who carries forward. Rifan, Madhuanta, Falil getting the ball out to Rajaratnam, and Rajaratnam just trying to jump over. That's well spotted by referee Alexander. You cannot do that when going in for a tackle. You cannot try to jump over the tackle, which the young wing three-quarter did. And as you can very clearly hear from referee Alexander, cannot jump over a tackle. So Idda Malgoda with an opportunity to drive play back into Air Force, or rather Havelock's half.
Abdullah, just like you said earlier, the way the Air Force lads were counter-attacking, it showed how much of real intent that they are coming into this game with Havelock Sports Club, who were really fancied as pre-game favourites, and this shows how much Air Force are well prepared in this opening set of 10 minutes of the game.
Yes, definitely, as a bit of a scrappy line-out, but cleaned up by the Air Force forwards. Once again, attacking along the fringes, but Havelock's defense have done well to drive them back a couple of meters. So it's now slow static ball, which will result in Kaluarachi going for the base kick. Rifan does really well to drop back, gets the ball out to Rajaratna, who once again evades a few tackles. Falil, Jayavikrama, Rajaratna Senior, just showing what this Havelock's backs could do.
Stay back.
Quick recycle ball. Once again getting out the ball out to Faiz.
No hands, no hands. Ruck form.
Ruck form is the call, so Air Force have to release the ball. Madhuanta, nice jinking run. Makes a few more meters for Rifan, who gets the ball out to Jayavikrama. The ball comes the way of Janindu Fernando. Recycled and sent back again. But Air Force defense have done really well. Seem to be very well organized in defense, and Rifan, the ball out. Havelocks do seem to have a few numbers, and a wonderful bit of work by Jayavikrama to find Rajaratna inside him. This is good, really good patient build up by Havelock Sports Club.
That was junior Jayavikrama Sudesh Abdullah. So it's again, like you said, two pair of brothers in this Havelock's outfit, playing their hearts out, and Heavy's inching towards that whitewash in smelling range.
Unfortunately, Havelocks penalized for not staying on their feet. And I think the guilty party is Dilshan, Chatura Dilshan. bit over-anxious to get to that breakdown, but you've got to stay on your feet, support your body weight, which was not the case. So pretty unfortunate for Havelocks. I thought that was a really good build-up, showed good endeavor, did the 3 quarters, spreading the ball end to end, but just a few meters away from the try line, not managing to hold on to their discipline and conceding a penalty. So bit of relief for Air Force.
Well, Heavies tip to go out on a bonus point victory if they are to keep in contention with the title. And have Air Force Sports Club always have come with vengeance in their return games, especially with Havelock Sports Club. They have had some really close calls in the last few years. They have some Sri Lankan national players as well in their ranks. That's a high up and under coming by Kavisha Kaluarachi. Cleanly again by the Air Force lads, and now Kaluarachi goes deeper into the hands of Chetan Rajaratna. Chetan to Rifan, the danger man, as it dazzles and razzles his way through the defense, but it could not gain much more meters.
Abdullah Faiz getting the ball out to Chatura Dilshan, who takes it up, but Air Force defense standing strong. Again, slow static ball. Use it is the call, and Rifan this time goes to the boot. High hanging box kick, finds a bit of grass, and a good chase by senior Rajaratnam. Manages to win the line out for his team inside the 22, and Air Force probably paying the price for letting that ball bounce. Nonetheless, it was a very good chase by Chetan Rajaratnam. Once again, an opportunity for Havelocks.
Abdullah, until early part of this year, I always thought the Rajaratnam brothers were twins. But apparently not. Former skipper Asghar Fazureen corrected me, saying they have a 1 year difference. So, but they really look alike, Chetana and Jayatu, and some real menace in the wings.
Yes, we'll come back to that. And looks like Havelocks have launched another attack. Rifan to Falil, tries to get a short ball out to his co-center Jai Vikrama. Unfortunately, it's knocked on. Quick tap taken. Chatra Dilshan brushing, taking a couple of defenders in. Does well to recycle the ball. Just a few feet away now. Rifan getting the ball out. Havelocks, rather Air Force defense standing strong. And Jai Vikrama decides to go across field. They've used that tactic well, but Air Force have had that covered. Probably knew that Havelocks do use both their wing 3 quarters for that cross kick. And the referee was playing advantage. So he'll come back for the penalty.
Do you think they will go for the touch and go for that rolling maul, Abdullah?
Yes, well, that just does seem the trend nowadays, isn't it, Murad? But looks like they'll be going for a scrum. I'm sure it probably wasn't the case in the years gone by, where you'd go for the 3 points so early in the game. But now a lot of these teams seem to have that attacking mindset, trying to get 7-pointers or 5-pointers rather than going for the 3.
Yeah, especially at this case, Heavies are definitely going for that 4-try bonus point to give that real testing fight for Candy in the title race.
Chatra Dilshan going the short side, and looks like referee has blown a penalty for not for breaking off early. And Rifan, what a wonderful jinking run by the pin-side scrum half, catching the Air Force defense napping. And as you can hear the referee saying, the penalty was awarded because Air Force's blindside flanker, I think it was Nishan Piris, broke off a bit early. So from the ensuing penalty, Mohammad Rifan having the presence of mind to see that the Air Force defense was not organized, taking the quick tap, evading a couple of defenders and going over for Havelock's first try.
Spoke about Rifan, the nippy lad, playing in the half-back position, utility player, and Samuel Madhuvanta's kick did not bisect the posts as the Air Force lads, the visitors, still have that slender 2-point lead.
Yes, but you do sense is that Murad that slowly but surely Havelocks seem to be finding their groove. It's very clear the way they want to play it. They want to try and play the game with width. They have the players to do that. They'll want to play the game at pace as well.
A clear sight of dwindling crowds at club fixtures. It has been a very much talked about issue in the club rugby league as Samuel Madhuanta returns the favour from the kickoff right at the midway mark. It's Air Force now back in action.
It's a good touch finder by the experienced Javi's fullback. So talking about dwindling crowds, but you'd have to say, Murad, this season the rugby has been of a pretty good standard, especially when the top teams play each other. As Shamika Kaushan gets the ball in, Air Force do get good ball, but some good rush defense by Senal Dilaka, hitting them behind the game line. And that's some really good work at the breakdown by the former Isipatana skipper. Did really well, made that first tackle and then got on his feet and got himself in a good position at the breakdown to poach that ball. Wonderful work rate by your open side flanker. Javi's open side flanker. It's exactly what you want from your number 7. And from that ensuing penalty, Javik Ramasenia has driven play well into Air Force's 22.
Also, Abdullah, talking about former skippers, both these teams have some experienced set of players. Senal Dilka, captain previously. We have Azmir Fajudian, and in the Air Force side, there's Ishar Madhushan, Kayante Iddamalgoda, and many players who captained their team earlier, marshalling their forwards and the troops.
There's a nicely taken line out by Havelocks, and now they have they're employing the driving maul just a couple of meters away. But last ditch defensive effort by Air Force, bundling Havelocks into touch. Some good defensive work by the Air Force forwards at that maul. But they're still not out of danger, just about 5 meters away from the try line.
Break, 1 minute. Water.
Referee is called for a 1 minute water break. It's pretty humid conditions here at Havelock Park, so at every quarter we'll have a 1 minute water break for players to just get themselves hydrated. So far, after that initial try by Air Force, courtesy a wonderful break by Malisha Veerakon, and was followed up by their forwards to form a quick ruck. Manuka Pereira, the loose head front row of Air Force, putting the finishing touches. Havelock Sports Club striking back within minutes, courtesy their scrum half, Mohammad Rifan. So Air Force Iddamalgoda did make the conversion, while Madhuwanta missed the conversion of Havelock Sports Club. So we're going to resume play once again. Air Force win clean ball. Do make a few meters from that driving maul. Ball sent out to Idda Malgoda, who sends it into touch. And given the angle he had, does find some good meters to push play outside the Air Force 25.
Definitely very calm and composed under pressure. Is Idda Malgoda, bringing years and years of experience playing for Air Force Sports Club, and has been a staunch player for the Airmen as last year's skipper Azmir Fazuddin doing the duties in the rolling maul. The Heavy's maul has been very well knit so far as Senal Dilaka.
Dilaka takes the ball into contact, creates another phase. Looks like there'll be a few pick and goes as Havelocks look to inch forward. It's all very slow and static.
Ball out,
Looks like
ball out.
Havelocks are not in any hurry as referee has deemed that the ball is out. They've actually gone backwards, Havelocks. Abdullah Faiz taking the ball up. Now Havelocks three quarters trying to create something. Madhuanta makes a few meters, creates another phase.
Advantage.
And referee has his hands out for an advantage. Not rolling away, I believe, is the call. Havelocks looking to
Advantage.
take maximum use of it, but fortunately, referee was playing advantage.
Not rolling away.
Not
No
rolling
chance.
away is the call. So Madhuanta
Option
doesn't have any hesitation in just sending the ball into touch, and it will be a 5-meter line out in favor of Havelocks.
Meanwhile at Police Park, just across a few blocks away from Havelock Park, it's Police leading 19-7 against Navy after 21 minutes of play, and two teams have got yellow cards. So it's 14 versus 14 at Police Park with the home side Police leading.
No contest.
Clean ball collected by Chhatro Dilshan, and looks like Havelocks will try and employ a driving maul, and they have done so successfully. They are locked forward. Udara Lakshan, who's the try scorer. This was a very well constructed driving maul, but you'd have to question the defensive effort put up by Air Force. Seemed to be caught by surprise, and once Havelocks got a bit of momentum, there was no stopping that. And Udara Lakshan, the beneficiary of a well executed driving maul, gives Havelocks the lead, 10 points to 7, with the conversion to come from Samuel Madhuanta. Strikes it well this time, makes no mistake. Bisects the uprights. So it's 12 points to 7 in favor of Havelock Sports Club.
Madhuanta getting this kick well and good, and again it's the home side back in the lead for the first time in the game. It was Air Force who started off with a bang, surprising many with the first score. On our clock, it's 25 minutes gone, folks. You're joining in this week 13 clash of the Cup Championship, the Mastercard Interclub Rugby League.
Madhuanta restarts proceedings. Rather, Idda Malgoda restarting proceedings, and collected by Madhuanta, who makes a bit of ground. Ball out to Gianni Fernando. But wonderful gang tackle by Air Force. Driving play into the 22. Of course, that will give Jai Vikrama, senior, the luxury to find touch. But misses touch, and Verel takes the ball up. And looks like there's a break by Air Force. Kaluarachi very nearly going all the way. Some desperate defense by Havelocks, and Air Force have got to ensure that they capitalize on this. Ball has been slowed down, but referee does seem to be playing advantage, and this time Havelocks are caught napping. And that's a try. It was tapped back. Some brilliant work by Havelocks, you'd have to say. It was their number 12, Pramod Padma Shankar, who put the finishing touches. But I believe it was Kalna Chamudita who tapped that ball back. It all started with a wonderful break by Kavisha Kaluarache. Put the finishing touches, so Havelock striking back immediately. What a game this is turning out to be. Ida Malgoda with the conversion attempt and an opportunity to wrest the lead back in favor of his team.
10 seconds.
Strikes it well, and the conversion is not successful, so score will remain at 12 all. So we really got a game on our hands here. Havelocks just seem to be in control of the game, but just moments of individual brilliance by Airman on a couple of occasions. I've seen them accumulate 12 points. Jai Vikrama restarting proceedings. Comfortably collected by Air Force. Ida Malgoda getting the ball and making no mistake with the touch finder.
So under 30 minutes gone and 4 tries being shared, 2 each by both the sides here in this crucial clash. It is almost definite that Air Force will end up in the 4th spot in the Cup Championship, but they are giving their all, their everything in this game, where Havelock Sports Club are trying to go for that bonus point with Air Force strong defense and attack coming in.
Good clean ball. And Air Force, rather Havelocks trying to create something. Janindu Fernando taking the ball into contact. Jai Vikrama finds himself alone in that 3/4 line. So deciding to take the ball up into contact, creating another phase. Slow ball once again. Fernando once again taking the ball out.
Thank you. No advantage.
This time Madhuanta getting the ball out to
No.
Sandesh Jai Vikrama. Abdullah Faiz breaking a couple of tackles. Good run by the heavy skipper. Now getting the ball out to his co-prop forward. But accidental offside is the call. It's interesting that referees do make that call, isn't it? But just have to see the circumstances whether it does have any material impact on the play. If not, it's best to let it go. But referee Alexander seemed to have deemed that it was obstructing the defense. So he's called for a scrum in favor of Air Force. Just a few meters away from the halfway mark in center field.
It would be nice if the game was free-flowing, but again, nonetheless, referee has called it. As Kaluarachi, Abdullah, we have some 2 fiery halfbacks in both sides.
Yes, and fiery pack to back them up as well. It was a good scrum by Havelocks, but Air Force have done well to retain position. Only problem is they were on the back foot, securing position. Again, it's slow ball. Taken up once again, and looks like Havelocks this time have got their hands on the ball. And, looks like it's Janindu Fernando. Brilliant work by the heavy second row. Just timing his raid on the ruck brilliantly. Air Force just a few seconds late to that breakdown, supporting players. And looks like Madhuanta has kicked the ball in goal. So you'd have to say it's a lost opportunity. for Havelocks, and to make matters worse, it looks like it's going to be a scrum from the place where it was kicked.
Abdullah, off the screen, I just saw Mohammad Rifan pointing at the posts before Samuel's kick, but nonetheless, that kick has gone astray, like you said, and we come back to square one. Could have been a best opportunity for the Airmen. Definitely, Samuel has got the boots and the radar intact for that sort of a kick.
Yes, he does, but it also shows the mindset of both teams, isn't it? They just seem to be intent on attacking. As we see the first replacement of the game, looks like it'll be Shagana Senuratna, former Josephine prop forward, replacing Shehan Silva. Just wonder whether it could be an injury call or a tactical replacement. Still in the first half, 8 minutes to go. Karachi feeds the ball. Verella breaking on the short side. And the referee has his hands out for a high tackle. Short box kick by Kaluarachi, but no advantage there, so the referee will come back for the penalty. Just having a word with Havelock's open side flanker to keep it low.
It was the first high shot of the day. We haven't seen any yellow cards or cards being dished out as of yet.
Yes, you need to be careful, because we have a very experienced sighting officer in our midst who is keeping a close eye on how things are going. Former Sri Lanka skipper Asoka Jayasena. So you wouldn't want to fall on the wrong side of him. Siddamal got a fine touch. 12 all. Game delicately poised, you'd have to say.
Going back 2 months ago, the last week of December, it was a Havi's winning affair, 30-14, and this time around, we've seen a fiery Air Force outfit coming back strong.
It's a nice back peel by Air Force, but Havelock's defense standing strong. Kaluarachi breaking on the short side. They managed to find a bit of open play. This is really good by Air Force. Barnstorming run, and what a try by Air Force. Absolutely brilliant. Wonderful try, brilliantly constructed on the short side. Just try to pick up who the try scorer is. Brilliantly constructed. Havelock's defense caught a bit short on that short side. And forwards and three quarters combining brilliantly to put the finishing touches. We'll try to get the name of the try scorer.
Abdullah, that's the third commercial bank try for Air Force Sports Club. 5 tries have been scored by both the sides, and the Airmen are on a rampage with Idham Algoda's conversion, having the distance, not the direction.
So Air Force going into the lead, just a few minutes to half time, and we've been able to witness some fabulous tries in this first half, 5 of them already. None better than what we have just seen from Air Force.
It's Shamika Kaushan, Abdullah, the try scorer. It was one of the most daring runs that we saw right throughout, or probably the best run performance of by Shamika Kaushan, the try scorer of the third commercial bank try, and we see a bit of a head collision there.
Yes, a couple of players down, but the play has moved to the other flank, so play can continue. And Air Force have launched a wonderful attack. The recycle position, Idham Algoda getting the ball out. Brilliant by Air Force, but equally brilliant by Jayatu Rajaratna. brilliantly read, and he will put the finishing touches absolutely against the run of play.
And
You have to feel for Air Force, but that's the 6th commercial bank try of this game. Jayathu Rajaratne reading that play brilliantly, and not for the first time this season scores a try for his team off an interception.
Yes.
And draws scores level once again. Murad, what a game we are witnessing here. Both teams in that real attacking mindset, and they're really putting out a performance to the sparse crowd here at Havelock Park. It's 17 all, 6 wonderful commercial bank tries. Looks like referee just consulting his assistant referee, and the try has been awarded. So it's 17 all. Conversion from Madhuvanta yet to come. Just have to admire the read of the young Havelock's wing three-quarter, isn't it? Air Force seem to be in full flow. But Rajaratne had other ideas, and Madhuvanta has struck that brilliantly well from the right touchline to inch Havelocks ahead, 19 points to 17. But don't go anywhere, folks. We're in here for a thriller. 6 tries in this first half, all of very high quality, you'd have to say. And Havelocks leading 19 points to 17. Just a few minutes more to the short whistle.
What led to that last commercial bank try by Jayathu Rajaratne really came off a very, very strong enterprising run by Air Force, but just found the hands of Rajaratne and intercepted brilliantly, and that's a try score on your screen yet again.
Rajaratne cleaning things up after scoring that try, and Havelocks will just try to look to get into the other half without taking too many chances. Look to go into the breather with a lead, and Rifan does so. Nice box kick. Good chase by Jai Vikrama. This is really good by Havelocks. Good scrappy work, and eventually, after a bit of to and fro, they'll have to stop play for a line out. And as you can see, some pretty tired Air Force bodies on the ground being attended to. Have to say, you cannot blame them, isn't it, Murad? The pace at which this game has been played in this scorching heat is going to have an impact. You probably sense that both coaching teams will want to bring the replacements earlier as possible. Probably in the second half, within the first 10 minutes or so. The bench could prove crucial. The way the pendulum has swung in this game.
Shem Mendes has come in for Havelock Sports Club as well. So 2 first half replacements coming in for the Park Club.
So we commence play. Just have a look at that final try. Air Force in full flow, but a brilliant read by Rajaratne, a tall lad, using his height to good advantage to collect that ball, and when in full flow, there was no stopping him. Couple of defenders trying to stop him. It was his opposite number, Sudesh Bandara, as well as fullback Ishara Madhushan. But when Rajaratne is in full flow, it's very hard to stop the younger of the siblings, and it clearly shows why he's topping the try charts this season.
This takes him up to 14 tries He came up with 13 tries under his belt, so his overall points tally goes to 70.
Yeah, so it's been deemed as a crooked throw.
Come down. It's an off straight. Yes. Kill.
So let's have a look at that replay.
So the question is, did Air Force
Kelly
challenge?
and-
Well, there was a
Kelly
contest of sorts, so referee is obliged to
Right.
call for a crooked throw.
Bye. Set.
With the feed. Good solid scrum by Havelocks. Ball passed out to Jai Vikrama. Madhuwant collects the ball, takes it into contact.
Yeah,
but
not
it
bad
looked like it's
play.
been lost or being fed back.
You have to come from the gate. Offside.
The offside is the call. And on our clock, looks like it's 40 minutes.
Yes, yes.
So referee says that this will be the final play. So Ida Malgoda seems to have said, gentlemen, that's enough. But he hasn't taken the tap before he kicked it out. So his team will have to go in for a line out. Bit of a brain freeze by the experienced Air
Last
Force
minute tap එක කරන්න නෙවෙයි ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ. Penalty යන.
player. Need to take the tap and then kick it into touch for play to end, but it wasn't the case. So it will be a line out in favor of Air Force. Good clean ball collected and no harm done. Kalu Arache
Half time.
just puts it into touch, and both teams will take a well-deserved breather for what has been a really entertaining first half.
Territorial ගේ යනවා.
6 commercial bank tries, and it's just
Mitigate
one
කාලේ මොකද
additional
player කෙලින්ම
conversion
මිනිහෙක් ගාලා බිම.
courtesy the boot
Goal
of
එක
Samuel
ගත්ත එකම
Madhuwanta
mitigate. ඒක මගේ point
that
එක.
sees Havelocks taking a 19 points to 7 lead in this round 2 encounter. But folks, don't go anywhere. We will go in for a commercial break and we'll see you on the other side.
හරියට මම ඕවර් කරේ. ඕවර් කරා. ඕවර්.
ලස්සන පල්ලෝකේ කොත්තු මිසර විහිදේ හික්කක සිට බැඳා ෆයිනල් ෆැෂන් අපේ හික්කක බදේ වටේ හොටල් ස්පයිසි කැස් මාතේ රසේ ප්‍රීමා කොත්තුමි ෆාම් තමයි.
Boss, you're the one who lifted this company to where it is today, ne? Your work is so well organized and your capability really shines through it.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Witness the thrill of the big match season, where school pride is on the line and every run counts. From iconic rivalries to new generations of talent, a story of dedication, camaraderie, and the pursuit of excellence. With every delivery, every catch, every partnership, watch as heroes rise and legends are born. The big match season, live on the Papare TV, Dialog ViU App, and ThePapare.com.
ළඟින්ම ඉන්න friendship බොමයි ඒ friendship එක තව සුබ වෙන්නයි
හිතේ ආදරේ අප්ඩේට් වෙන්නයි ඒ ආදර දිවියම සුබ වෙන්නයි මේ හැම වෙලාවෙම perfect වෙන්නයි ඒ හැම අයටම සුබ දේ වෙන්නයි ලංකාව පුරා සතුට connect වේ හැම සම්බන්ධයක සුබ
ආවරණයෙන් නොදෙවෙනි එයාටෙල් සුබ සම්බන්ධයක්.
Got you some homemade milk toffee. Shall I bring it now? You know, no matter what others say, you are really you.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
මගින්ම ඉන්නා friendship බොමයි ඒ friendship එක තව සුබ වෙන්නයි
හිතේ ආදරේ අප්ඩේට් වෙන්නයි ඒ ආදර දෙවියම සුබ වෙන්නයි මේ හැම වෙලාවෙම perfect වෙන්නයි ඒ හැම අයටම සුබ දේ වෙන්නයි ලංකාව පුරා සතුට connect වේ හැම සම්බන්ධයක සුබ එක් වෙන්නයි
ආවරණයෙන් නොදෙවෙනි එයාටෙල් සුබ සම්බන්ධයක්.
Boss, you're the one who lifted this company to where it is today, ne? Your work is so well organized and your capability really shines through it.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Witness the thrill of the big match season, where school pride is on the line and every run counts. Watch as heroes rise and legends are born. The big match season, live on the Papare TV, Dialog ViU App and ThePapare.com.
Sixer udaya ViU App hot hot dan panduwa spicy uda panduwa fun kapusa vine vive prima kotumi fun tamai
Boss, I got you some homemade milk toffee. Shall I bring it now? You know, no matter what others say, you are really important to us. I have never seen anyone care about the company as much as you do.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
lassana fun loke kottumi saravihide hikka sita banda fine and fashion the way hittaka bade hotte hotte spicy gas mate rase prima kottumi fun tamai pitiye hatarate kottumi raudenne sixer udaya ViU App hot hot dan panduwa spicy uda panduwa fun kapusa vine vive prima kottumi fun tamai
Boss, you're the one who lifted this company to where it is today, ne? Your work is so well organized and your capability really shines through it.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Get ready for the International Masters League, where cricketing powerhouses collide. Who will rise to the occasion and claim the ultimate glory? Live on the Papare TV, Dialog ViU App and ThePapare.com. Witness the thrill of the big match season, where school pride is on the line and every run counts. Watch as heroes rise and legends are born. The big match season, live on the Papare TV, Dialog ViU App and ThePapare.com.
lassana fun loke kottumi saravihide hikka sita banda fine and fashion the way hittaka bade hotte hotte spicy gas mate rase prima kottumi fun tamai
Boss, I got you some homemade milk toffee. Shall I bring it now? You know, no matter what others say, you are really important to us. I have never seen anyone care about the company as much as you do.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
sixer udaya ViU App hot hot dan panduwa spicy uda panduwa fun kapusa vine vive prima kottumi fun tamai hot and spicy fun kottumi flavors popping can't you see flames are crazy blow my mind taste so high it's for me hot heat and a beat that they fun like a then repeat beat check it hype and always on kottumi prima kottumi fun tamai ලස්සන පල්ලෝකේ කොත්තුමි සර විහිදේ හික් එක සිත බැන්දා ෆයිනල් ෆැෂන් ඩබේ හික් එක බැද්දේ වටේ හොට ස්පයිසි ගස් මාතේ රසේ ප්‍රීමා කොත්තුමි ෆන් තමයි hot and spicy fun kottumi flavors popping can't you see flames are crazy blow my mind taste so high it's for me hot heat for the beat that they fun nigga then repeat beat check it hype and always on kottumi prima kottumi fun tamai ළඟින්ම ඉන්න friendship බොමයි ඒ friendship එක තව සුබ වෙන්නයි
හිතේ ආදරේ අප්ඩේට් වෙන්නයි ඒ ආදර දෙවියම සුබ වෙන්නයි මේ හැම වෙලාවෙම perfect වෙන්නයි ඒ හැම අයටම සුබ දේ වෙන්නයි ලංකාව පුරා සතුට connect වේ හැම සම්බන්ධයක සුබ එක් වෙන්නයි
ආවරණයෙන් නොදෙවෙනි Airtel සුබ සම්බන්ධයක්
Spicy fun kottumi flavors popping can't you see flames are crazy blow my mind taste so high it's for me hot heat for the beat that they fun nigga then repeat beat check it hype and always on kottumi prima kottumi fun tamai
Witness the thrill of the big match season, where school pride is on the line and every run counts. From iconic rivalries to new generations of talent, a story of dedication, camaraderie, and the pursuit of excellence. With every delivery, every catch, every partnership, watch as heroes rise and legends are born. The big match season, live on the Papare TV, Dialog ViU App, and ThePapare.com.
ළඟින්ම ඉන්න friendship බොමයි ඒ friendship එක තව සුබ වෙන්නයි
හිතේ ආදරේ අප්ඩේට් වෙන්නයි ඒ ආදර දෙවියම සුබ වෙන්නයි මේ හැම වෙලාවෙම perfect වෙන්නයි ඒ හැම අයටම සුබ දේ වෙන්නයි ලංකාව පුරා සතුට connect වේ හැම සම්බන්ධයක සුබ එක් වෙන්නයි
ආවරණයෙන් නොදෙවෙනි Airtel සුබ සම්බන්ධයක්
Boss, I got you some homemade milk toffee. Shall I bring it now? You know, no matter what others say, you are really...
Havelock Park in this week 13 clash of the Mastercard Interclub Rugby League Cup Championship game between the home side Havelock Sports Club versus the visiting Air Force. It's just 2 points separating both the teams. 6 commercial bank tries were scored in the first half. Three tries apiece for both the sides as Sandesh Jayavikrama, the senior Jayavikrama, kicks off the proceedings of the second half. And the Air Force fullback returns the ball back to Samuel Madhuanta with Janidu Fernando. He's a tough lad out here playing for the Park Club. Here's Mohammad Rifan. Mushin Khalil to Shem Mendes. Last year's Wesley skipper. Here's Samuel Madhuanta. Rushed into defense. Mohammad Rifan, a very danger man, scored the opening try for the Havelock Sleds. Skipper Abdullah Faiz. Now Rifan to Jayavikrama Senior. Mushin Khalil to Chaitana Rajaratna. The Air Force Sleds they wanted that penalizing for holding on with the referee, but the game is flowing as well. Here's Charuna Chamikara, who came midway during first half. Here's a good ball carrier, hefty lad. Abdullah Faiz, the big prop forward for Havelocks. Rifan to Jayavikrama. Samuel Madhuanta to Shem Mendes to Jaitu Rajratna. The highest try scorer scored one try as well. Here's ex-skipper Azmir Fajuddin. This is a good bit of play by the Havelocks forwards, well supported by the backs.
Rifan get the ball out. Jayavikrama to his brother, who makes a strong run. Creates a ruck just a few meters away. Rifan once again sending the ball back. Fajuddin creating another phase. Ball is slowed down this time. So it will be carried by the forwards. Havelock showing good patience, deciding to attack along the fringes. These forwards, that was a steal illegally as deemed by referee Alexander. Not supporting his body weight is the call. But a frantic start to this second half. And once again, Murad, we see Havelocks declining to take the points on offer in terms of going to goal, opting for a scrum. Both teams showing this very positive intent. Of course, one reason could be is the fact that both these teams pretty much have nothing to lose. Air Force pretty much guaranteed number 4 position, regardless of the result of the final 2 games. Havelocks vying for that number 2 position. Chatura Dilshan, break on the right hand side, makes a few meters. Rifan to Fajuddin, takes it into contact. Ball is recycled. Attacking along the fringes. Havelocks forwards using their ball to good effect. But eventually penalized once again for not supporting their body weight. It's number 40 who is the guilty party. It's their lock forward, Udara Lakshan. Hands on hips. But referee Alexander very clear. Got to support your body weight is the call, and Udara was not up to it on that occasion. So you'd have to say that was a reprieve for Air Force, who are under a lot of pressure. Shamika Kaushan with the throw. Good clean line out. Ball sent out to skipper. Varela takes it into contact. Recycled well. Gain along the short side. Big hit by the Havelocks defense. See a couple of Havelocks players pleading that the Air Force players are not supporting their body weight on this occasion, but Alexander seems to have said that it's okay. Nice hanging kick. Ball being knocked on by Havelock, so Air Force have an opportunity to launch an attack. Ball is given out. Advantage! Decided to kick. Good breaking kick. Will that be a 50-22? Yes, it is. Oh, it's just right on the 25 mark, so it is yet a throw-in for our Air Force.
Number 6.
Some good vision by the airman on that occasion. It was their fullback passing to Pereira, who identified the space at the back of that Havelock's defensive line and managed to find touch, give his team another opportunity to attack right on the 22. Not clean line out ball, but nonetheless well retrieved by Air Force. Taking the ball up is Pramod Adushan. Now Air Force creating some phases. Spreading the ball out wide. Idam Algoda gets the ball out to Sandhu Mandiv. Ball goes back to the Aman, but it's now they're trying to hold him up, but the ball carrier manages to land his knee on the ground. So referee calls back saying there's no advantage. There's a good defensive effort by Havelocks to try and hold Nishan Piris, their first ball carrier, up without letting him hit the deck. But he just managed to put his knee on the ground, which means the Havelocks defense had to let him go, which they didn't. And as a result, referee Alexander has awarded a penalty. And as has been the case throughout this game, Air Force declining to go to the post and deciding to go to touch.
Time back on.
So looks for the tight head prop forward, Sandhana Mandiv has given the Aman the lead once again. Brilliant work by Air Force in the second half. This time it's the forwards who have done the needful.
30 seconds in.
So that's Sandhanu Mandiv is the commercial bank try scorer. And Air Force take the lead, 22 points to 19. Conversion to come. Conversion is not successful. Ishara Madhushan not finding the target. Nonetheless, Airman will take the lead, 22 points to 19.
And Abdullah, just like that, the last commercial bank try, the Air Force lads have secured the all-important bonus point as well, scoring 4 tries. It has been 7 tries scored all throughout this game.
Yes, well, it may not mean much if they don't pull this game off. Because in the context of the league, I don't think a bonus point is going to help them much. But more importantly, they will want to get a win. Just give them that confidence, isn't it, going into the all-important knockouts as well. Going away and winning is always a good feeling. So we have a line out right on the halfway mark. Azmir Fajuddin with the throw-in.
Okay.
Good clean collection by Shyam Mendes. Ball taken into contact. They're going to the short side. Bit of a loose pass by Rifan, but cleaned up well by Rajaratna. Air Force defense all over him, but importantly, Havelocks have managed to retain possession. Again, a big tackle. Some big hits we're witnessing this game. And Rifan deciding to go to the boot.
Advantage.
Fortunately knocked on. The ball has been retrieved by Havelocks. Will they pass the ball on? Janindu Fernando decides to take the ball up. They need to spread it out. They do have players. Madhuanta gets the ball out to Rajaratna Senior. And that was a high tackle, so it will be a penalty advantage. Jai Vikrama taking the ball up. So there's no advantage there, and referee will come back for the high tackle. Yes, I think referee Ravin Alexander has shown good constraint today not to show yellow cards. There haven't been anything that has warranted that. Even that last tackle, Havelock's player was on the way down. So there were mitigating circumstances. It's just a penalty, which Havelocks this time have just put it into touch, just about 7 meters away from the try line.
And of course, compared to last year's school season, we have the luxury of the referee's mic this time around. So all the communication very well communicated by referee Alexander this time around with both the players, and it's great to see a free-flowing game without any cards.
Fajuddin with the throw. This time a front peel of their own by Havelocks. The Air Force defense have read it well. Nonetheless, Heavies do have possession. Just a few meters away from the try line. Pick and go once again. Again along the fringes, this time changing the point of contact. Chalna Seniviratna has been put on his back and has lost a few meters as well. And looks like Air Force have turned possession over. They have been really strong at the breakdown, but unfortunately not being able to clear their lines. And Rajaratna with a bit of help from his mate has managed to bundle, I think it was the wing three-quarter, Kalana Chamudita into touch.
Abdullah, Air Force have come on with a much different approach this time around compared to all their previous encounters. What do you see? What do you think has really caused that Air Force team to shift the momentum and shift the gears into this particular match compared to their previous games, and how they have come on to give a good fight for Heavies, who came out as the fancied opponents?
We'll come back to that as Havelocks win a clean line out and have decided to use the driving maul to get close to that line. Fajuddin controlling things at the back of that maul. And they're making ground here. Air Force on the back. Referee has called out once and forcing Fajuddin to break away from the maul. And looks like Air Force are on a bit of problem, and it's Jai Vikrama Senior who goes over. The Air Force defense was constantly on the back foot, and it was Sandesh Jai Vikrama who put the finishing touches for another commercial bank try. And once again the lead has gone in favor of Havelocks. What a game this is turning out to be. A try fest, and a very close one at that. Both teams with 4 tries each. Madhuvanta with the conversion attempt. Strikes it well. And as a result, Havelocks will extend their lead to 26 points to 22. Absolute entertainment here at Havelock Park. Both teams throwing everything in terms of attack. Seen some really good tries, good three-quarter play, some wonderful forward play as well. And I think both teams will just seem to be intent on that attacking mindset, which has resulted in the scoreline as it is after just 55 minutes. So Idda Malgoda to restart.
According to the referee, Abdullah, only 15 minutes have passed from the opening bit of the second half, the start of the second half. So it's all to play for in this game. Only 15 minutes gone. There's plenty of time for Air Force to come back if they are to make an impression in their outing, as Havelock Sports Club get a penalty. Holding on by Air Force. What will they do right now?
There's some really good work by the Heavies three-quarters on that occasion, putting their heads in dark places and winning the penalty. And Madhuanta will drive play into the Heavies, or rather the Air Force 22. Looks like Havelocks have made a change. Sachinta Vaidyaratna. Sachinta Vaidyaratna has come onto the field. I believe the former Joseph third rower. So the bench is going to play a crucial part in this game as we approach the final quarter. Fajuddin, lovely throw, lovely front peel. Abdullah Faiz, the skipper, carrying the ball forward. Rifan getting the ball out. Some good rush defense by the Airmen. Nonetheless, Havelocks have managed to retain position, and you can see the three quarters in full flow. Rajaratnam looks like he has gone over for his third try, or rather his second try, and just keeps piling it on. Jayatu Rajaratna putting the finishing touches. It was so nice to see that way the Havelock's three-quarter line moved the ball out wide. There were some decoy runners committing the defense, thus creating space out wide, running straight lines. Brilliant work by Rajaratna to put the finishing touches. Had a bit of work to do. Took about 3 defenders and barged over for his second try of the game. Madhuanta with the conversion attempt. Strikes it well, and it goes over. So just like that, Havelocks have gone into the 30s in terms of the score and have a bit of a cushion. But Murad, the way this game has swung to and fro, don't think they can sit on their backs. Just got to continue to attack, because that's just been the nature of the game thus far.
Absolutely, Abdullah. I was just updating Jayatu's try scoring list. He has scored now with this second commercial bank try of the day. He has gone up to 15 tries in the season. So giving himself 75 points under his belt just by those 15 tries scored by him throughout the series with 13 weeks of action.
Madhuanta dumming, sidestepping a couple of defenders, takes the ball outside the 22. Rifan will go to the boot, uses the box kick, and Rajaratna, who else is under it, makes some good ground. He's absolutely been outstanding this season for his club. The big hit by the Air Force defense, but Havelocks managed to hold on to it. Mushin Falil taking the ball up, but looks like he has lost the ball in contact. So it was a knock on in favor of the Airmen.
Come.
So we'll have a scrum. See fatigue setting into both these teams.
Almost a similar scoreline. It was 30-14 last time, Abdullah, at Ratmalana, and this time around 33-22, with both teams going neck to neck with each other.
Yes, but I think this is the first time in the game that either team has taken such a big lead. Always been a one-score game. But that could all change as Air Force try to launch another attack. Again, some big defense by Rajaratna and Falil. Air Force passing the ball, but going back a few meters. Rifan under it. Collects it well off the rebound. Fajuddin asking for the ball. He'll take it into contact and try and create another phase for his team. Jai Vikrama will look on the short side. They do have numbers. Falil. Vaidya Ratna does well to hold on to the ball. Wouldn't have made much sense to pass it to the wing three. Jai Vikrama. Skipper Faiz taking the ball up. Madhuvanta deciding to play the territorial game. Kicks it cross field, but well covered by the Airman's back three.
Move back!
Bandara will kick it back, but Madhuvanta is under it. Rifan, he's going to run with it. Breaks the first line of defense. Almost makes his mark, but unfortunately for him, was isolated. Wonderful jinking run by the Nipis Kramov, but support to that breakdown. Arriving a bit late.
Adela, we'll go back to the previous replay of the last Commercial Bank try coming off Jayatu Rajaratna in a bit. Yes, can go for the Commercial Bank try.
So we'll have a look at that highlights, but that penalty kick has been fluffed. It's been kicked onto the in-goal line, but we'll have a look at the try firsthand. As you can see, some wonderful running lines by the Havelocks three quarters, creating space for Rajaratnam, who yet had a lot of work to do. Used his body strength to good effect, and his body position was really good as well to go over for his second try. Probably the best finisher, isn't it, in the local rugby scene is Rajaratnam. As you can see, Rifan getting the ball out. Again, Rajaratnam coming off his wing, creating a bit of space. Madhuvanta feels there's nothing out wide, so decides to take it back into contact.
All good.
Rifan try and give it to the forwards to try and set something up. Chatura Dilshan takes it into contact, creates another phase. Charana Senviratna taking the ball up.
Thank you.
Slow ball this time for Havelocks. Rifan sells a dummy and goes, but is well read by the Air Force defense. Ball comes back to Abdullah Faiz. Really good defense by the Air Force team, you'd have to say. Great work by number 20 of Air Force. It's their reserve, Isuru Jayaratna. Havelocks a bit late to get to that breakdown, the support. And Isuru was quick to pounce on the opportunity and win his team a penalty.
So it has been a second half dominated by the home side, even though Air Force showed a lot of promise. It's a bit of a task for the Air Force lads. 11 points back to climb. It has been also, folks, a sporting weekend here on the Papare. The Navy versus Police clash is happening, and in the world of cricket, in schools cricket, of course, after 6 years, the Thomians have clinched the DS Sinanayaka Shield by beating Royal in the Royal Thomian. As we go in towards Air Force, driving towards, gaining inches, close towards the 22-meter mark. The Airmen going really strong. They haven't used the rolling ball ploy in many times during the league, and they milk penalty as well.
So it's a free hit, as it were, for the Airman.
Advantage.
Iddamal Goda. It's the ball into his scrum half, Kaluarachi. Managed to recycle position. Just need to go out wide to try and make use of that, but Iddamal Goda just intent on keeping it tight. Would prefer to take the penalty. There seems to be no advantage, so we come back for that collapse maul.
Captain. 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 Bara. और मैं तेरे मॉल लेके पेनल्टी कक्ती है ना मैं तेरे ऑफसाइड दे कक्ती मुका दूर.
So there are two penalties, options being given. Looks like therefore skipper Verel
बैक पैडल लेके ओको मत आ गए राइट बैक पैडल गए बस रे.
changes his mind, deciding to take the penalty that was infield. And referee Alexander, with a wry smile, generously obliges, despite initially Air Force deciding to take the penalty out wide. So Iddamal Goda
in the ball
will once again look to drive this ball into touch, just 5 meters away. The Air Force Mall hasn't functioned as well as they would like so far, isn't it, Murad, in this game?
I was going to ask you, Abdullah, because they haven't used it pretty much. They were pretty well knit with other teams, especially the other forces, but against heavies, I don't think they were not that confident in using the ploy. What do you think?
Yes, and given the fact that Shamika Kaushan, being a hooker, is the second highest try scorer, you'd think that they've scored a lot of those tries through driving mauls. But it hasn't worked for them today, and I don't think it's going to work for them this time either, because that line out has been fluffed, losing its mark. And this time it's Rajarathan Senior who cleans things up. And the ball has been kicked away.
no advantage
But no advantage.
line out take
We come back for the knock on.
line out take knock on yes
And it looks like the
line out take knock on
substitutions have been brought in. It's
si attack gila di
Khalindu Silva, last year's Isipatana half-back, very stylish, very entertaining player, Abdullah.
yes, he will replace Mohammad Rifan, who had an outstanding game, and I think Jai Vikrama Senior has been replaced too by his schoolmate Stefan Sivaraj. Some big calls by Salia Kumara to bring on these youngsters, putting them in hot water to see what they are made of. Chatra Dilshan from the back of the scrum makes some ground. Kalindu gets it back to Madhuanta, who takes over the kicking duties and makes no mistake. Driving play towards the 35-meter mark from Havelock's goal line. We're just approaching the final 10 minutes of this game. Air Force need to get a score quickly. And once again, the line out just not working for them. Wonderful steal. Air Force, or rather Havelock's going out wide.
That was Shem Mendes with the steal. He's been a very unsung hero for the Park Club, and again, all that good work by Mendes.
advantage
Air Force have taken a quick tap. They're gone, and this is some really good play and support play by the Air Force forwards as well.
advantage
Referee has his hands out for an advantage for offside. Air Force deciding to go out wide. No support, so Verala will cut back in. Referees deem that there is no advantage.
number 9 pressure karna bawad okay
And that will be a penalty for Air Force.
offside in the 1 meter circle
Just 5 meters away, so interesting to see what the call they will make. Most definitely won't be going to the post, Murad, that's for sure.
Scrum down.
It's a scrum down in favor of Air Force, right on center field.
If they gone for the post, being an 8-point game, but yet, like you said, in this game, we haven't seen a single shot at goal being requested by either team when they got a penalty. They've always gone for the corner, or scrum or tap and goes. So it shows, like you said earlier, the real intent that these boys, they want to go for the big 5-point as we see a bit of a stoppage.
Okay.
So crucial scrum for the Airmen.
Yes. Come quick, blow.
They have to stay in this game. They've got to make it count from this point. Need to get some form of points. It's an 11-point game thus far.
Coach. Bind. Stay.
Paluarachi with the feed. Break from the back of the scrum. Nice switch. Ball taken into contact. Again attacking along the fringes.
Sasha Vanand with that brilliant switch there, playing in the number 8 position.
Inches short.
Madhushan slips right in front of the try line. Madhushan with the ball in hand still.
Attacking along the fringes. Havelock's defense under a lot of pressure. Again along the fringes. Good patience shown by the Airmen. Will look to inch their way closer towards the try line, and they're just inches away now. So far the Havelock's defense is standing strong. And this time there's a knock-on that has happened as a result of some good disciplined defense by Havelocks, you'd have to say. You could just see the relief and delight both combined in Azmir Fajuddin's expressions.
And finally, Abdullah, we see a trifecta of replacements coming in for Air Force finally. Heavy's almost emptied their bench, whereas the Airmen are now sending in their last guns in this moments of crucial moments. As we inch towards the last 5 to 7 minutes, Abdullah, we have to think about our Swiss Tech player of the match. We had some multiple contenders from both the sides who were really outstanding with their ball carry and support play. What do you think?
Well, Murad, the way this game has gone, I think it's best that we keep that decision for as late as possible, because I'm sure we'd like to give it to someone from the winning team. The way the pendulum has swung in this game, I think just keep it till the end and see the outcome. So far, Havelocks are sitting pretty, but still a lot of work to do. Chatra Dilshan breaks from the back of the scrum. Madhuanta using all his experience and kicks it into touch. So it'll be a line out about 20 meters away from the Havelock's goal line.
And yes, Heavies, they were being restricted for most parts of this 70 plus minutes in their own red zone. So that has been applying a lot of pressure, whereas the Airmen could not capitalize, as we see one of the former captains of Air Force coming into play, Parakam Ratnayaka, playing as hooker.
Good clean line out. Airmen trying to use the driving maul, but once he's called, and it's then that the Airmen have got bit of forward movement, eventually halting and needing to go out wide. And Air Force deciding to run their 3/4, taking it up. Good recycle possession. Kaluarachi using the short side, some nice hands, but Air Force, or rather Havelock, seem to have numbers on that side, so they go open field, spreading the ball out wide. Good tackle by Vaidyaratna, but referee has deemed that it's a high tackle, so it's a penalty advantage. And Air Force deciding to use the kick, but Rajaratna is brilliant in there. So collects it comfortably. So we'll come back for that penalty advantage. Just approaching the final 5 minutes of this game. It's interesting, isn't it, Murad? We haven't seen even a single penalty attempt taken.
At goal.
At goal, that's right. And once again, off the penalty, the Malgoda deciding to go to touch.
Going back to that topic, we have one of the kingpins of Rockpoop in the art of drop goal kicking, starting from his schooling career. Samuel Madhuanta has been a very able kicker, as we see the airmen yet again with that driving maul. Former skipper Parakam Ratnayaka with the ball in hand, handling the maul of Air Force. They are going towards the kissing range of the whitewash. Well, Abdullah?
Well, if I'm to assume what has happened there, I feel that Air Force thought that 5-meter line was the try line. And I just felt as they were getting a bit of momentum, one of the Air Force forwards thought they had crossed the goal line and went down. So it's a big misread. Let's have a quick look at that once again. Good clean line out take. Air Force just inching their way. I'm fairly sure that player thought that he had crossed the goal line, but it was a few meters short, so a big mistake. And the airmen from the Havelocks from the subsequent scrum have managed to clear their lines through the trusted boot of Samuel Madhuanta, who has driven play almost to the halfway mark. And you'd have to wonder, Murad, have Air Force just lost their final opportunity to clinch this game? Some resolute defense, you'd have to say, by Havelocks. And now, Murad, I think it's safe for us to go into the conversation of who should be our man of the match for today.
Number 7 out.
There have been some really good performances. I thought Chatura Dilshan has been brilliant. Mohammad Rifan
Number 9
was very good. Thought Sandesh Jaivikrama controlled things well. But I thought in those crucial moments when the game was hanging the balance, it's the young wing 3/4, Jayatu Rajaratna, who stepped up for his team. One brilliant read resulted in a defensive read, resulted in an interception try. And then when the game was on the line, through a good 3/4 move, had a little bit of work to do, bundled over, taking about 3 defenders with him. And not just that, I thought his work rate in defense also has been very good. He's not been afraid to come off his wing looking for work. So therefore he is our man of the match for today, and it looks like referee Alexander has had enough. He's calling both the captains for a quick conversation.
Captain.
And also
අන්තිම විනාඩි 4 යන්නේ. ඔයාලා ගේම් එක ගාලා ඔයාලගේ ටාගට් එකට යන්න. කටින් නෙමෙයි. හරි? ඔෆ් සයිඩ් යනවා වැඩි. ටීම් එකේ කතා කරන් දෙපැත්තෙම. පෙනල්ටිස් ගිහින් තියෙන ඔෆ් සයිඩ් එකට. දී කතා කරා.
He's having both the word to the captains, telling them to watch the offside lines.
මෙතන.
Just about a minute to go.
Ready?
So Madhuwanta, safe to say, will just put this into touch. And Havelock will look to wind the clock down.
Line outside.
So it's a line out just outside the 22. Sure, the Heavies lads will just try to win this, keep it tight.
Okay.
Drive. Chatra Dilshan once again winning good clean line out ball. Fajuddin has control of that, just shepherding his forwards. Wonderful driving ball. Air Force on the back foot constantly, really struggling.
You can't. Now once.
Referee says once. So Kalindu asks for the ball. Sivaraj switching directions. Madhuwanta taking the ball up. Fajuddin has carried well for Havelocks today. Slow ball. Silva getting the ball out to his skipper to create another phase.
You see a dejected Air Force outfit defending their lines, and they know it's the defeat is inevitable with the Havelock Sports Club clinching what they wanted, what they came here with that bonus point victory.
Again slow ball. Havelocks again looking to attack along the fringes.
And Abdullah with that ball carry was Christian Delight, again 2018 Thomian skipper.
Okay, now release it.
He's emptying their bench.
Sivaraj taking the ball up himself this time, creating another phase.
Advantage.
Air Force defense being severely tested, and the referee has his hands out for advantage offside. Madhuwanta deciding to punt ahead and go.
No advantage.
No advantage is the call.
Line offside.
So it's line offside.
Yes, adiyak isal. Oh, we can go again.
Well,
Can next time
Madhuwanta a bit of a situation there.
It's the last move.
So referee says it's the last move. Madhuwanta back on his feet.
It's the last move.
Last move is the call by the ref. So interesting to see what Havelocks do. Pretty much got everything they need from this game.
Penalty.
Will they look to
Come down.
rub salt in the wounds of the airmen? Yes, they've opted for a scrum. So looks like want to get one more score to put the icing on the cake, as it were.
Okay.
It's terrific to see that in this sweltering heat, guys like Azmir Fajuddin and Faiz Abdullah playing a full 80 minutes. Chatra Dilshan breaking from the back of the scrum, inching close towards the try line. And Havelocks
Roll away.
just look to use their forwards. Ball squirts out, but it's gathered well again. And looks like that will be another commercial bank try. It's Charana Seniratna. Charana Sendanayaka, pardon me.
Also fondly known as, more commonly known as Charana Chamikara amongst his mates, Abdullah. Big, hefty lad coming in midway during the first half.
Yes, what a finish for Havelocks. Were determined to get final say. And they have done that just through some really good work by their standing, the reserve prop forward. And Madhuanta will look to just wrap things up and reach the 40-meter mark, 40 points mark with the conversion, which he does without any fuss whatsoever. And that brings to the end for what has been a thoroughly entertaining game. Havelocks eventually ending up as comfortable victors, but you'd have to doff your head off to the Airmen as well, because they've put in a wonderful performance and have been in the game up until about the 60-meter mark, but eventually the class of Havelock Sports Club playing at their home ground, availing themselves of a comfortable win, and will no doubt help them consolidate their position in that number 2 ranking on the points table. For the Airmen's point of view, they've played their part in a wonderful encounter, although going down 22 points to 40. The game was pretty much in the balance until around that 65-minute mark.
And Abdullah, this shows the real story of what happened right throughout. 3 missed conversions also playing a big part for Air Force Sports Club.
Yes, but eventually you'd have to say, Murad, it's just the class of the Havelocks outfit, isn't it? When under a bit of pressure, key players standing up, and none more so than Jayathu Rajaratne. It's been a real revelation this season from that right wing position.
Of course, Swiss Tech player of the match, Jayathu Rajaratne, and Abdullah, mind you, he has moved up to 15 tries in the highest points try scorers list with 75 points under his belt. So he stamps his authority as the highest try scorer of the Mastercard Interclub Rugby League.
So the remaining fixture for week 13 up in Nittawala tomorrow should be a really good encounter as well. Defending champion CRNFC taking on Kandy Sports Club. You'd have to say the champions in waiting.
Well, only time will tell, as they've already consolidated their place and CR looking for that sweet revenge. And Abdullah, we have the closing party next week, Friday 14th March, plate segment, Police Park, Police versus Army. In what could be a very enthralling clash with some 2 gutsy teams taking on each other, and 15th on, we have some interesting games.
Yes, Sri Lions, the newcomers, will round things up against Navy and will be looking to desperately get a win against the winless Sailors. CRNFC will round up their campaign against Air Force at London Place. And another encounter between the 2 teams, which probably you'd have to say, Murad, put in the performance or the match of the season in that first leg here at Havelock Park. Havelocks versus Kandy Sports Club will round up what has been an absolutely brilliant Mastercard Club Rugby League for 24-25.
Of course, in terms of the plate championship, a winless season continues for Navy Sports Club. 2 seasons of 0 wins, so they will be looking for that all-important W if they can go for it, because it has been a season to forget. And like you said earlier, Nittawala will be the epicenter tomorrow and the week after. All roads lead to Nittawala, Kandy, the fortress of Kandy Sports Club. And folks, thank you very much for joining us here live and direct from the Havelock Sports Club grounds. From me, Muad Razik, Abdullah Yusuf, and the Papare production, technical, and everyone who supported us to make this production a success. Thank you very much, and have a blessed Saturday evening. See you and take care.
Boss, I got you some homemade milk toffee. Shall I bring it now? You know, no matter what others say, you are really important to us. I have never seen anyone care about the company as much as you do.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Langin ma inna friendship bomai e friendship එක තව සුබ වෙන්නයි
හිතේ ආදරේ අප්ඩේට් වෙන්නයි ඒ ආදර දෙවියම සුබ වෙන්නයි මේ හැම වෙලාවෙම perfect වෙන්නයි ඒ හැම අයටම සුබ දේ වෙන්නයි ලංකාව පුරා සතුට connect වේ හැම සම්බන්ධයක සුබ එකි වෙන්නයි
ආවරණයෙන් නොදෙවෙනි Airtel සුබ සම්බන්ධයක්.
Witness the thrill of the big match season, where school pride is on the line and every run counts. Watch as heroes rise and legends are born. The big match season, live on the Papare TV, Dialog ViU App, and ThePapare.com.
Boss, you're the one who lifted this company to where it is today, ne? Your work is so well organized and your capability really shines through it.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Langin ma inna friendship bomai e friendship එක තව සුබ වෙන්නයි
හිතේ ආදරේ අප්ඩේට් වෙන්නයි ඒ ආදර දෙවියම සුබ වෙන්නයි මේ හැම වෙලාවෙම perfect වෙන්නයි ඒ හැම අයටම සුබ දේ වෙන්නයි ලංකාව පුරා සතුට connect වේ හැම සම්බන්ධයක සුබ එකි වෙන්නයි
ආවරණයෙන් නොදෙවෙනි Airtel සුබ සම්බන්ධයක්.
Get ready for the International Masters League, where cricketing powerhouses collide. Who will rise to the occasion and claim the ultimate glory? Live on the Papare TV, Dialog ViU App, and ThePapare.com.
Langin ma inna friendship bomai e friendship එක තව සුබ වෙන්නයි
හිතේ ආදරේ අප්ඩේට් වෙන්නයි ඒ ආදර දෙවියම සුබ වෙන්නයි මේ හැම වෙලාවෙම perfect වෙන්නයි ඒ හැම අයටම සුබ දේ වෙන්නයි ලංකාව පුරා සතුට connect වේ හැම සම්බන්ධයක සුබ එකි වෙන්නයි
ආවරණයෙන් නොදෙවෙනි Airtel සුබ සම්බන්ධයක්.
Spicy fun, cook to me. Flavors popping, can't you see? Flames are crazy, blow my mind. Taste so high, it's for me. Hot heat for the beat, that they fun, nigga, then repeat beat. DJ hype and always on cook to me. Prima, cook to me. Fun, tamai.
Boss, I got you some homemade milk toffee. Shall I bring it now? You know, no matter what others say, you are really important to us. I have never seen anyone care about the company as much as you do.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Lassana fun look kottumi saravi hite hikka sita benda fine and fashion the way hikka badde kotte hotel spicy guess mate rase prima kottumi fun tamai.
Witness the thrill of the big match season, where school pride is on the line and every run counts. Watch as heroes rise and legends are born. The big match season, live on the Papare TV, Dialog ViU App, and ThePapare.com.
Boss, I got you some homemade milk toffee. Shall I bring it now? You know, no matter what others say, you are really important to us. I have never seen anyone care about the company as much as you do.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, Save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Hot and spicy fun, cook to me. Flavors popping, can't you see? Flames are crazy, blow my mind. Taste so high, it's for me. Hot heat for the beat, that they fun, nigga, then repeat beat. DTV hype and always on cook to me. Prima cook to me. Fun tamai.
ළඟින්ම ඉන්න friendship බොමයි ඒ friendship එක තව සුබ වෙන්නයි
හිතේ ආදරේ අප්ඩේට් වෙන්නයි ඒ ආදර දෙවියම සුබ වෙන්නයි මේ හැම වෙලාවෙම perfect වෙන්නයි ඒ හැම අයටම සුබ දේ වෙන්නයි ලංකාව පුරා සතුට connect වේ හැම සම්බන්ධයක සුබ එකක් වෙන්නයි
ආවරණයෙන් නොදෙවෙනි එයාටෙල් සුබ සම්බන්ධයක්.
Boss, you're the one who lifted this company to where it is today, ne? Your work is so well organized and your capability really shines through it.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Hot and spicy fun, cook to me. Flavors popping, can't you see? Flames are crazy, blow my mind. Taste so high, it's for me. Hot heat for the beat, that they fun, nigga, then repeat beat. DTV hype and always on cook to me. Prima cook to me. Fun tamai.
Boss, you're the one who lifted this company to where it is today, ne? Your work is so well organized and your capability really shines through it.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Witness the thrill of the big match season, where school pride is on the line and every run counts. From iconic rivalries to new generations of talent, a story of dedication, camaraderie, and the pursuit of excellence. With every delivery, every catch, every partnership, watch as heroes rise and legends are born. The big match season, live on the Papare TV, Dialog ViU App, and ThePapare.com.
ලස්සන පන් ලෝකේ කොත්තුමි සැර විහිදේ හික් එක සිත බැන්දා ෆයිනල් ෆැෂන් දපේ
Hit එක වදේ වටේ
hot and spicy guess මාතේ රසේ ප්‍රීමා කොත්තුමි ෆාම් තමයි
by co-opener.
Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare.
3, 2, 1, roll off.
ඉතින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක ක්‍රීඩා නාලිකාව ThePapare සමග.
Welcome back to the Papare.
Welcome to the live broadcast on ThePapare.
Good luck, guys. Good luck, everyone.
The Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 television sports channel.